Hello, it me, WildRozen, what just appeared, and tonight, I might have hurt my neck. But don't worry about that. It's not important. Nothing major happened. Just know that don't do what I did yourself. You don't need to know what it was, just don't do it. But tonight it's The Raven. Ow. And this is a game based on the poem by Edgar Allan Poe, obviously. Ow. The Raven, Ephraim, a man burdened by grief after the loss of his beloved Lenore, drowns his sorrows in alcohol as an escape. But one day, while perusing a mysterious book of forgotten science, he is interrupted by the visit of a majestic raven. Ephraim, the best Fire Emblem protagonist, in my opinion. I liked his game the best. God, my shirt is orange. It's just like the tightest shirt that could hold this down. Because I realize I don't have my med kit, so I can't bandage myself. I just look like a moron with a patch stuck to his neck. Don't judge me. Anyway. In the stillness of the light lies my afflicted heart. For I have lost my beloved, my sweet Lenore. In her tomb rests her motionless and cold beauty, and my soul is left alone in the deepest agony. How to move forward without her warm embrace? How to find light amidst this twilight's trace? For her smile and her love were my sole reason to be, and now her absence makes me long to fade and flee. Yet I shall carry on, though my heart tears apart with pain, seeking solace in the memories of our love's remain. For though my beloved has gone far away, her love shall live forever in my shattered heart's array. Let death not be the end of our true love's accord, but the beginning of an eternity together in a sincerer world. While here on earth darkness veils me with its chilling shade, your light shall keep shining in my soul like a crimson blade. And as I await the moment to be with you in eternal space, your memory shall stay alive in my heart, my divine grace. That was a sudden cut to music. December 1854. Right. Is this real? I cannot escape this pain. Time is halted. How can I carry on? Why can't I remember everything clearly? Why do I only have these blurry and fragmented images? Where are you, my love? Come back, I beseech. How can I move forward without you? How can I find purpose in life after losing you? Lenore! I like the animation, it's very cool. This is spiffy. Very stylish. De prestigis demonum. Christianity embraces an unwavering faith, where philosophers like Aristotle and the Peripatetics strive to uphold conflicting opinions about the nature of things. However, I cannot endorse any of the theories about demons put forth by Plato, Porphyry, Plotinus, Jamblichus? That's a cool name. And others who, though they have written extensively about demons, have created more fantasies than realities. Therefore, I cannot subscribe to their views, even though they have been supported by learned men. As a result, I worship the Almighty God, the architect of the universe, who, before creating this admirably adorned world with the orders of wondrous spirits, had created these incorporeal beings, as testified by the divine messengers sent to us through Moses for a long time. In the deep of the night, when shadows lengthen and fears lurk, this story comes to life. I firmly believe in the accounts told by those who spoke with God through the words of ancient sacred texts. It was a time of benevolent beings who, from the heights of goodness, ruled over all that existed. They were intelligent beings, though without physical form, in tune with divine nature. Limited, yet conformed to it. God created and cared for them so that they, in turn, would worship and adore him. He bestowed upon them outstanding intelligence, magnificent consciousness, and eternal knowledge. Their souls shone like rays of divine light, emanating from the true source of eternal faith. What does all this mean? I fail to comprehend this tome. Brad, sounds like you're getting into some demon stuff. It's strange and haunting pages, so uncertainty within me. I can imagine. Drinking wine does little to soothe the growing unease. Then stop. Time passes and my interest in the book gradually wanes. Great! Despite that, a loud knocking at my door startles me, making the book fall from my hands. I try to silence the incessant pounding of my heart. To no avail. Who could it be at this hour of the night? I feel like the orange of my shirt is making the rest of me look orange. I'm not this orange. Whatever. Anyway. No, I am now tormented. I am a man tormented by ravens and poems and demon summoning. Pardon, fair lady, or noble sir. I beseech your pardon for the delay. I must confess slumber overcame me, and I did not perceive your knocks at my door. Hesitant, I opened the door only to find a dark and cold hallway. Lenore, I murmured, and the echo returned it in a chilling whisper. Is this a dream, or an endless nightmare? I don't know, and I don't think we should find out. What the hell's fire is that? No, don't pretend that's not there. What is that? Don't you pretend that's not there. There's a zombie there. What was that? Could it have been just the wind? No, it can't be the wind. That thud was too clear. Someone has knocked upon my window. Alright. I still want to know about the zombie in your corner, but sure, let's go look at the window instead. I contemplated the unfathomable blackness for a long while. The wind howled fiercely, and I could also perceive the first drops of rain falling. Only the wind, and nothing more, I thought, still doubtful of my own sanity. With reluctance, I closed the window and decided to return to my chair. Cool animation still. Holy ball titties! Hi, yes, fuck you, bird. Go away! This isn't a Stephen King novel, this is Edgar Allan Poe. Stop attacking me. Ow. Without a trace of reverence, an ominous bird of yore burst into the room. It perched upon the bust of Pallas, motionless like a statue. I regained composure and, in my role as a host, approached the horrid raven. Even with your crest maimed and severed, art thou not a coward? O raven of horrifying aspect that wanders from night's Plutonian shore, tell me, what is thy lordly name from night's Plutonian shore? Quoth the raven, nevermore. I was perplexed by the unheard-of eloquence of this ominous bird of yore. However, its vague and irrelevant response left me somewhat indifferent. Has any living being had the privilege to witness such an act? Bird or beast perched upon the sculpted bust of Pallas with such disquieting name? Nevermore. I observed the bird for a while, barely whispering. I uttered the following words. Other friends have forsaken me before. Tomorrow he shall leave me as well, just as my hopes have done. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Surely what it says is all it knows. A single repertoire of words learned from some wretched master, whom it must have been harassed relentlessly, until its dirges bore only one meaning, until the chance of its hope carried that melancholy burden of nevermore. However, the presence of this ebony bird drew a smile upon my face. Did God grant me this moment to forget, even if briefly, the absence of my beloved? Whatever the reason may be, I must displace my chair for a better view of the Raven. I feel like I'm less playing a game and more narrating, but I'm kind of into it. Ow. Perched upon the bus of Pallas, the bird, whose eyes seemed like burning embers, peered into the depths of my soul. Weaving one fantasy after another, I found myself sketching the Raven on the pages of my diary. In that moment, the atmosphere seemed to grow denser, infused with an invisible incense, as the steps of seraphs resounded on the carpeted floor. Wretch, your God has granted you respite through these angels. A respite of nepenthe for your memories of Lenore. Hasten, oh hasten, this sweet repenthe, and forget your absent beloved, Lenore, quoth the Raven. Nevermore. Prophet, think of evil, whether bird or devil sent by the tempter, or cast upon this haunted refuge by the storm. Prophet, tell me, I beseech you, is there balm in Gilead? Quoth the Raven, nevermore. Prophet, thing of evil, whether bird or devil, by that firmament stretching above our heads, by that God we both adore. Tell this sorrow-laden soul, if the distant Eden this weary soul shall find its beloved. If this weary soul shall find its beloved, whom angels called Lenore. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. Be that word a sign of parting, bird or fiend. Fly back into the tempest, to the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of the lies your spirit has spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. And the Raven, never flitting, still is sitting. Still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas, on the doorframe of my room. Its eyes have the appearance of a meditating demon. Its shadow stretches across the carpeted floor, and my soul, deep within that shadow, remains imprisoned, unable to break free. Nevermore. The end. Oh, that was super friggin' cool. I don't know if you guys like that as much as me. Maybe it's just because I was reading the story and I really like how they did that, but that was super cool. But friends, that was the Raven, and quoth him nevermore. But I'm proud of you. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Maybe without this patch thing. Have a good night. Bye.